Flosstube. Welcome back. Sorry that we're 2 weeks late on our video, but we are back. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for coming back to join us. I was just trying to look and see what episode we're on. I think we're on episode 36. So welcome back. And if you're new here, we are 4 women from Pittsburgh. We are the Steel City Stitchers, and we typically have pretty long videos. So settle in.
Prepare yourself.
Tonight, for lack of time, we are going to skip our best new thing, but we'll catch that up next week on our next video. So we are going to jump right into the stitching, and we're going to start with Erin. What do you have for your whips this week?
That feels like a lot of pressure. Okay.
No, I know. It's like, go, go, go.
Go. Okay, so the first one I have is, it was Carla from Rolodex Stitcher's birthday. So we were doing like a stitch along for her birthday thing. So it was do something that reminds you of her. And she introduced me to this pattern. So this is the Haunted Mansion by Tiny Modernist. I got part of that room done.
Oh, yeah.
That was just like one day of stitching. And I have to be completely honest, I got bored of it halfway through the day. So I switched to a different project just because I knew I wasn't going to be doing it for long.
Yeah.
But I do love this pattern. Look at that other room. It's so cute. I know I've shown it before, but
that library is.
I love that. Look at that ghost.
It's so cute.
That ghost is an ode to the ghost here.
Erin has a ghost in her house, and she's pretending like she doesn't. So
it was like a cat hair. I don't have a ghost in my house.
Guys, real quick, go back to episode 29 of the Steel City Stitchers and go to 33 minutes and 50 seconds, and you tell me that that is not a ghost behind Erin in the video. So I want to thank our friend, hold on, let me her name here, but she alerted us to it. Her name is Charlotte, and Charlotte is on Instagram as the Woolly Hatted Stitcher. And she had sent us a message, and the video at first was kind of blurred out, and it just said that the content was hidden. And I was afraid to click on it because I'm thinking, like, what if this is like a spam type of thing? But I was like, no, it says the Woolly Hatted Stitcher, and she's followed by other floss tubers that we know. And I clicked on it, and this video popped up. But if you think it was a ghost, comment below, because Erin thinks it's a cat hair, and I think that she is crazy.
My house was built in 1876, so the possibility is strong.
It's haunted.
But
it's haunted.
I really think that was a cat hair. Who knows?
That's a big cat hair.
It was the largest cat hair known to man.
Cat hairs don't give me chills.
So my next one is Positivity Rules. It's the caterpillar stitch. I finished. Woo!
Oh, nice.
And then it just came out yesterday. So yeah. I will do the next part. And it's 2 more words. It's like just 2 words or 3 words. I don't know. It's not much, but I'll have that done.
It is very bright.
It's very bright. It's very cheerful. And it goes, the needle minder goes really well with it.
It does.
I love that fabric.
Oh, thank you. That's that, no, I'm not going to think of it. Sorbet.
Who's that from?
From, oh, you guys, my brain is fried. It's from where we get our fabric of the month.
Oh, Stitch Me.
Stitch Me. Thank you. My brain is fried. Okay, the next one is Yonder.
All you did was stitch today. I don't know why you're so tired.
It was a beautiful day. My brain is fried. So I got the house is done on Yonder.
So good.
I love that.
I do too.
Good, right?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's that really, it's using that thicker thread, and it's that pearl cotton. Yeah. But I like it. It's fun to stitch. A lot of people are doing this piece. You can see a lot of different finishes on Instagram right now of that one.
I wonder, is it a new pattern?
I don't think it's that old. I don't know how old it is though. That's by Liz Matthews. Hello by Liz Matthews.
Which, hi, Liz Matthews. Love you.
Hi.
She's the
I
best, right?
That pattern is amazing. I'm really excited to finish it. So my last one is, and I know at least Kristin is doing this one. I don't know if either of the rest of you are, but it's that the title of this pattern is a mystery, is the title so far. But it's the one from Lindy Stitches.
Oh, she looks so good.
Girl is like the cutest thing. I love her.
And I'll throw it in now, but this was a stitchy kindness from Brooke from MIstudioCreate. She sent me the Hamilton needle minder, and I love it.
That's so cute.
I love the fabric you picked for that.
You know, I have no idea where this fabric came from, but I even have the tag for it. We must have gotten this from somebody.
Yeah.
A long time ago. I think this was one of like at Kidsville, we went through and divvied this kind of stuff up. Right?
It was probably then from Sandra.
Oh, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's working really well for this. So,
yep.
That is a lot of whips, and that's it. I actually have a lot of finishes too. So.
Awesome. Well, I will then show you. I'm also working on the no name pattern from Lindy Stitches. And here's mine. She's a little bit tinier.
Free. If anybody else wants to jump in on this stitch along, it's free. You just have to give her your email address.
Yeah. So, and I think it's a 3-part pattern. So it's not going to be that big at all, but very manageable. But that one's been super cute and super fun. The other one I did was Witchcraft, and let me pull this one up, by the Primitive Hare. So I'll show you in my finishes the other Primitive Hare pattern that I just finished. But this is Witchcraft. And I am stitching it on and the second piece of my orange fabric. I just moved down a little bit.
Those were the 2 patterns you picked for that, and those are the 2 patterns you used. Bravo.
Yeah. I love it.
Nice.
So I didn't make much progress on that one, but in all fairness, I only worked on it for like an hour or so. The other one that I started working on
Wait, how big is that piece going to be? Is that way too big of a piece of fabric for it, or is it going to be that big?
No, it's only 140 by 193. But
okay, so not that big. Okay.
It's not going to be that big. No. The other one that I started, this one is actually a gift for my mom, and thank you to Erin because she actually pointed this out to me. But it's from a store on Etsy called Plato, Squirrel. And I bought a couple patterns from them, which I'll show you in haul, but this is one of them. And it's called Community Helpers, and it's the post office. So I'm not going to do a black border. I think it kind of takes away from the overall image. But I got that one started, and I'm doing some color conversions. And here's what I have.
It's so cute.
Gosh.
Look at
That
that.
little letter.
The mail. I love it.
That's so cute.
Ridiculous.
So super cute. This one will take me a while because there's 1.5 billion colors, and it's a lot of color changes, which I haven't been doing. I've been doing monogamous color stitching right now, and it's been fantastic.
Glorious.
Glorious.
Once you start doing that, it's hard to go back to having to switch colors all the time.
It took me like 30 minutes just to pull the threads for it. The last whip that I started, because I did have 4 finishes last week, is a gift that we received from a friend of ours, which we'll talk about in next week's video. We'll go through everything that she had sent to us, but this was one of them. And it's Hansel and Gretel by Bothy Threads. This came as a kit. It's on 14 count hand-dyed Aida, and it uses like just black, really. Black thread.
In a kit. This hand-dyed Aida was in a kit, you guys. Crazy.
Holy crap, you've gotten a lot done.
Yep.
Look at that
Kristin just like
skull.
whipped that out today.
Yeah, and it's stitched over 3 threads, and I typically never do that, and I love it. Like, I think it looks really good. So
It was very loud to listen to, but
it was like, it was really satisfying. So
it
really
looks
excited about this.
amazing.
I love it. Look at them pushing her in the oven. It's so creepy. Look at this skull hanging.
Oh, I never really noticed, like when I've seen that picture, I not noticed that it was her that was being pushed.
Yeah, look at her,
I didn't see
her
her.
socks. Like, look at her stripes.
Yeah,
I love it. So
too good.
this fabric,
It's
though,
super
is
creepy.
banging. Banging. Like, what kit do you see that you can purchase that comes with fabric like this? It doesn't exist. So, all right, those were my whips. Jody, what'd you stitch on this week?
So I had a finish that I stitched on, so I'll show that next. And then I'm really into the monochromatic stitching right now. Really into it. So I am working on this. It's a Nordic heart by Happinesst.
Ooh.
And it calls for 3 different colors, but I'm doing it all in white.
Just hold it up there for a
Fabric is
second
so
too,
nice.
Jode, so it can focus. Oh my goodness.
Hang on. Is that better?
Hang on, it's just a little blurry.
That's funny because I have a Happinesst pattern to show later too.
Oh, yay.
That looks better. Yeah, it looks amazing.
So this is fabric that I dyed a couple weeks ago, and I love how it came out. So I was like, I'm going to do something monochromatic on it, because my new thing now is like showcasing the fabric as much as the stitching, as much as the pattern. So
For sure.
and then I think what I'm going to do with this is wrap it around a wooden heart like I did my, Kristin, who's that designer?
Night Spirit Studio.
Yes, with the skeletons, and put white lace around it. So
Yeah,
that's where I'm at.
Now,
Ooh.
as this is very typical, but that color is not, justice is not being done to how beautiful that color is in person.
Yeah, this fabric is like one of my
That
favorites.
dye.
It's showing up really good on my camera. I'm bummed it's
beautiful.
not coming through on your end, but
You know what? It may
Yeah.
be whenever I go to do the videos, sometimes I think it's going to be
Maybe it'll be better. Yeah.
fine.
so
Such a pretty color.
there you have it. So that's kind of all I've been working on, because you know me, I can't like do multiple things at one time.
Yeah, but then you finish a lot of stuff. You finish more than anybody. So,
You have a finish.
yeah. All right, Erica, what'd you work on?
Okay, for most of June, I was working on that one block from Into the Jungle, and I finished that block, so I'm gonna show it and finish it so I can feel like I did something. And then I unstitched, I frogged a whole bunch, but then I worked on Happily Ever After a little bit.
Yay!
If you recall, I had stitched in this one like half of the Wind in the Willows, but then I realized that I had counted wrong and I was off, and I didn't want to throw off the whole second half of the pattern, so I ripped out that whole thing and the E and this border here. And so now I'm going back, and because you know I've been working on this since, when did this one come out? 2017.
I think so.
I've been working on this for
It's
such a long time. I
Yeah.
want it to be nice, so decided like just do it, start over. I cried a little because I spent like 3 days frogging,
No.
but it's fine, and I feel good that I'm making the change. Because I think if I knew that it was wrong and then I kept going, then I would just go crazy. So
You'd probably never finish it.
right. I
Yeah.
also started Happy 4th of July by Tiny Modernist. If you know this pattern, there's like a little sheep, that's what this is, with like a flag on the back, and it says Happy 4th of July, and there's like some flowers.
Cute.
So
Super
I started
cute.
that
It's a very
on-
cute pattern.
I started that on like the first day of summer, and I said, I want to see how much I can get done on the first day of summer. Obviously, I was feeling too optimistic, but you know.
Wait, did you think you would have it done by the 4th of July?
Yes, but I always think that I'm gonna have stuff done in an effort too. So no. 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 Oh, that's a finish. Okay. I'm good.
Very nice. All right, so we have a lot of finishes this week collectively between the four of us. So I'm really excited to see these.
Whoa, Erin.
We've got a stack.
Also, I'm sorry I keep looking around. There is a fire call going off right now, and I'm just hearing like sirens and Jonathan's pager's going crazy. I don't know what's happening right now.
Does he have to go?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to. Sorry, I keep looking around.
That's all right. It's okay. You let us know if he has to go.
There's like so many sirens going. It's crazy. Yes, this is my stack of finishes.
What'd you get, girl? What do you got?
All right. So
I'm so
first
excited.
off, I finished this one.
Nice.
Moon and back. It's hard to show it. Okay.
So
Let's see how close I
good.
can get. Probably not that close. I'll do it like this.
Wow.
So there's their information. I can't read from this side. Oh, that's their birthdays. And this whole part. And their names.
That is amazing.
I love the little animals. Aren't they so cute?
So
Yeah.
cute.
I love all of it. I love the font. I love it.
Thank you. I really, really enjoyed stitching this. And I told you guys I poured a lot of love into this one. So I'm really, really happy with this. And I want to get it professionally framed. And I finally broke that news to my husband. So that's going to happen. There's a place in Swickley, so I'm going to take it there.
Nice.
So if anybody amongst the Steel City Stitchers wants this next, you guys can have it. And if not, it'll be a giveaway.
Nice.
So that's coming. Next up, I finished my Stitch and Zip.
Oh, I love it.
That's
So cute, right?
I love it.
I have already gone on and started my Christmas wish list just so that I'll stop buying stuff. And I put 2 more of these on there because I really enjoyed stitching this. This was really fun to do.
That's amazing.
And this isn't necessarily like a pattern that I would have picked. So I went on and picked 2 that I really liked.
That looks
Thanks.
so cool. Was it difficult or was it pretty easy?
So easy.
Nice.
Because you're just doing half stitches.
Oh.
Once you figure out how to read the pattern as it's painted and know like how to do that, it's super simple.
Nice.
And it flew by. Yeah, you guys would like it.
Awesome.
Next up I did, this was a free pattern. It's by the girl at Subversive Cross Stitch, Julie Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I love her stuff.
Ooh, that looks good.
Love
I
her
love it on the
stuff.
red.
Yeah.
Fabric
I
is
thought-
perfect.
Thank you. She did it on white and then didn't stitch the white.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Oh.
like that because I don't like stitching on white. So I did the red, but I did still stitch red because I also thought that didn't look very finished. But I'm really happy with that one.
I'm glad you picked the red. I would have never thought to do red fabric just because there's red in the lettering, but it looks great.
And I had this from somebody gave it to us at that last stitch day that we did. And there was like a giant stain, like just like right here. So it was only a small square left after you got the giant stain out. So I was like, I had to do something small.
Yeah. That
That's
works.
perfect.
Yeah. The last one I did, because we're starting Christmas in July in 2 days now.
Yeah.
I thought to include some Hanukkah in there because I can't start Christmas yet. So I'll start a Hanukkah piece. So I did this and I didn't realize how quickly it would go by. But it's called
Whoa.
Menorah.
That's
It's Works by ABC. You guys, this was so fun to do. Can you see the different style stitches for each candle?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
I
that
like it.
cool?
What are the flames made of?
Those are beads.
Okay.
That's so good. I love it.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
cute.
you.
Erin did that in like we were sitting and chatting and she just like whipped up the candles. I'm like, and they're not cross stitches, like they're weird stitches. I'm like, how did you not mess that up?
Yeah.
They
She
were
was just like,
super simple. If you did it on linen, I would say if you are going to stitch this pattern, the only way you can do it is on linen because you have to do really weird stitches for those. But it was really fun. I like doing new stitches is what I'm learning about myself. I liked trying the new ones out. That was cool.
So you'll like the drawn thread pattern that we received in our lottery box. That's what we're calling it. Because we feel like we won the lottery, which again, we'll talk about next week. But the drawn thread is a designer that uses some specialty stitching. So
yes.
I have a couple of their patterns and I've watched some people stitch it and they're amazing. So
far, I will say, sorry, I did a specialty stitch on this one that I want to show really quick. Oh, is this the Lazy Daisy on the bees? I am not a fan of Lazy Daisies. Those are difficult.
They look different.
Because you have to like loop it and hold it and then put the stitch over it to hold it in. Pain in the butt.
But it looks good. And you did
So
it.
if anyone has a better method for Lazy Daisy, maybe you guys can send me a video. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I like the stitching. It looks good.
Thanks.
Nice finishes. Is that all you had?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I had 4 finishes this week. 1, 2, actually I had 5. So the first one, I know this is insane. The first one that I finished is from TheWhiskeyStitcher from Tanner Smith. Meepers gonna meet.
Love this.
I love him so much. And this fabric was hand dyed by Erica. So kudos to Erica. And I did change the coloring of the wording to the orange that's in his nose because I wanted it to stick out a little bit more. It was charted in white, but everything else was done as charted. So I love it. Love it, love it.
I love the microscopes on it. They're so cute.
Yeah, they did turn it. So, and it was a perfect fabric choice for it. So thank you, Erica.
Great.
You're welcome.
The other one that I did, I actually stitched this twice, which I'm not a fan of. So for anybody that would ever receive anything from me, or if you want to ask me to stitch something, don't ask me to stitch something I've already stitched because I won't do it. But I made an exception. So I had stitched by WorksByABC. This was a free pattern from Arlene Cohen called Injustice. And I had stitched this one first in this colorway. My husband picked the colors for me. He said green and blue. And I never would have thought to put that together, but it looks good. And then my sister wanted it. So I stitched again. And I said,
and you finished it already. Nice.
And I said, I'm not going to stitch it in the same colorway because that's too boring. So I picked the green and the like reddish color. So
Looks nice.
Yeah, thank you. So those 2 are done. And I'll be shipping that one off to Texas for her. And then keeping the other one for myself. The other one that I did was a pride pattern from, I love
this one.
Let me pull up the name of who that was. Why did I not? Oh, StillBitterDesign. StillBitterDesign, all one word, on Etsy. And I stitched this part. And it was fun to stitch because it was just blocks of color.
Nice.
So super fast. And this will go in my journal. So I really enjoy that one. And then the last one, which was my biggest finish, and I said that I was stitching Halloween in June and that I needed to have a finish. I finished it just in time.
You did it.
I did it.
A whole day to spare.
Yeah, I did. And I actually finished this one on the 25th, so I had plenty of time. But this one is from the Primitive Hare.
Oh,
Good.
good.
The Town of Halloween. Bless you.
Bless you.
By the Primitive Hare.
Look how much fabric you have left. So much.
This is a lot tinier than what it came out, or what I thought it was going to come out. But it's really cute.
Clearly.
Yeah. So I love this one, and I want to turn this one into a little pillow. But
yes.
I liked like the broom, and then
I like the Halloween.
I love the green, the pops of green, or whatever that is, like that green gray.
It's greenish gray. I think it was 3012 or no 3011. I think.
So good.
Yeah.
That pattern makes me really happy. I really like that one.
It went surprisingly fast. So, and it was really fun to stitch. And of course it's on 40 count. So I was just doing one thread. So you just fly right through it. You don't have to worry about like laying your stitches a certain way. So the stitching does go really fast. So those were my finishes. I think that was a lot. It'll be a while before I have another one. Thank you. Jody, you had a big finish this week.
Not a big one, but a finish. So I put it in my journal, which I'm so excited about. And I made a little pocket for it.
Yay! Look at how cute. I love it so much.
It is the
I
best.
think it's so cute.
It's
Like,
so
look at him.
It makes me feel like I'm playing the game, like just seeing him.
Seriously, like it was so fun to stitch. It was so fast. And it looks better stitched than it does printed on the pattern. Like I didn't think that it was going to come out like it looks exactly like the TV screen.
Yeah, it does.
So I love it. And it's little and it goes right in my journal and I love it.
I love it.
Awesome.
And that was from
Yeah.
Season to Stitch.
This is from Season to Stitch. So I have 2 other ones from them. I got 3 kits from them. And they're all like 6x6. They're all like just little guys. So
Jody, did you mount that on something before you put it in your book?
I just cut out a piece of cardboard from like some old mail. Like I had like a cardboard container, and I just cut it and then I wrapped it like a present. So it's flimsy, but it's like sturdy enough to stick in the pocket.
Nice.
That was a great idea.
That's
Yeah.
creative. Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
What
And
about
that's
your?
it.
You didn't.
I have a lot of haul.
You didn't bring up the other one.
Which
You
one?
want your big guy?
Oh, my birds. I mean, it's not a finish, but I framed it. I finally framed it. So, Kristin, I'll send you a picture, and then you can put that in. I know. What's that?
I'll insert it in the video.
Oh, thank you. I've obviously, you guys know I finished it a while ago, and I was so proud and happy with it. And then I was gonna put it in this like clock frame that I had, and then that got to be too much. And then I literally like sat in my closet, and I'm like, you know what? No, like I am not letting this sit here. So I had I actually just found a frame that it ended up fitting perfectly. So, and it's on my wall.
It sure
I love
did fit
it.
perfectly.
So good.
Amazing.
So nice.
But well, you've seen it. I've inserted it already. That's me putting a little note to myself when I rewatch this video to edit it to put that in. So I don't forget. Okay, Erica, what'd you finish this week, girl?
It took me forever, but I finished the tapier block. I'm going to continue to say tapier because I think that's the way that I want to say it. So,
Yeah,
I think it's happier.
calling an animal a taper.
I don't know. So there we have Tammy and her baby Smiley.
Look at that cute little baby. So cute.
He's so cute. I love it.
Of course, you know,
I love
this is
it.
part
So
of
cute.
the larger Into the Jungle. So here's where we are.
Hey, girl.
Is it upside down? No. Okay.
You only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the top and bottom. It's not bad.
Yep. I think
That border at the top and the bottom though is a slog.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
do it how they have it made?
I'm not sure yet because I was, but then I saw that one lady who finished it as a birth announcement, and I really liked that idea. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll do that. We'll
Yep.
see.
You could
I'm
do.
glad that the tapier is done because for such a small block, it took me so freaking long to make any progress on this thing. I'm stitching like 10 stitches a day. It was killing me. So, yay. Moving on.
Yes.
I think, side note, I think that my child named the baby Smiley after the new sea lion named Smiley that was born at the zoo recently, at the Pittsburgh Zoo.
Oh, fun.
So they share a name. That's cool.
Yeah.
Other finishes I have. Oh, another stitchy finish is actually an announcement also. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
a little keychain.
Oh.
And this is for Jody, and the number 41034 is our new P.O. box number.
Yay!
So Jody's going to have one of the keys, so I made her a keychain so she would remember what box it was.
You're the best.
I would forget.
I mean, that was good thinking.
And I put it in this little handy keychain, right? The back is kind of cracked, but I don't think it affects its effectiveness. It's darn hard to get this thing back in there. We'll see. But if you want to send us mail, we have a P.O. box now.
Yay!
Let's see. I have two sewing finishes that I would like to show you.
Yes.
The first one is I made a project bag.
Amazing.
Marcia, are you so proud of her or what?
Marcia inspired me. Every stitch was inspired by Marcia. It has colorful linings.
Look at that.
And I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to make more because
Yes,
We can't wait either.
yes. And then I made a project bag. Don't you worry. And so I made a project bag and a notions pouch. And it took me 65 years to finish this because I wanted to have it finished ages ago. But here's the little notions pouch,
So cute.
quilted, and here's the little project bag. And they're super simple. They're just like
Does it take you longer to do that quilting? I assume it does.
a little bit. This one took longer because it was like smaller gaps, like an 1 inch.
So pretty.
Thank you. And this one was 2 inches because I wanted to get it done. I don't know if you can actually see the stitching or not.
Yeah, I can. I can.
Oh, yeah, now I can.
But I was so frustrated. I was like, I need to just be done with this. So I just did it really quick. So just two like
Those
little.
are awesome, dude.
I'm so confused. Did you quilt this on your sewing machine?
Mhm. There's batting there's batting underneath the outside thing, and then I like quilted it to the batting, and then I have the lining, which is not quilted.
Sounds super hard.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand any of that, but it looks beautiful.
So again, can't wait for you to make more.
Right? These are much easier than this one. This one I watched a video to make, and it like the way that you like finish it was like boggling my mind because it involves like the zipper being open and the lining being open, and usually when I make something you only do one or the other, but this is doing both of them. I'm like, why is this gonna work? Like, what's happening? And then it works. So like, holy cow. It's crazy. It was crazy. So those are my finishes. A little bit of stitching, a little bit of sewing.
Amazing. And folks, if you have not gone to Caterpillar Cross Stitch on YouTube to watch the newest tutorial video with our very own Erica, showing you how to finish cross stitch pieces into pillows, you need to wait until the end of this video, of course. And then you need to hop on over and you need to watch it and give her a thumbs up because it's freaking amazing. And the video quality is just darling. So she has voiceovers, people. Like, I didn't know where to begin doing that. So
I have to give all kinds of credit to my lovely husband for doing that because I was just like, hey, do you think you can make this happen? And he's like, yeah, I'll figure it out.
That's
awesome. He did.
That's awesome.
That's great.
He learned how to use iMovie while he was making my video.
That's so cool. I love it.
No better time to learn.
Yeah,
Right?
and you got to use that new MacBook, so even better. Well, awesome. Yay for good finishes.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 2 weeks, so you know that this group has bought way too much stuff.
Like, way too much.
Way too much stuff. But Erin, go ahead. What did you buy this week?
You guys, too much. I really am trying so hard not to, and then things keep coming. All right, too much. Let's start with, so Brooke had to come up with the most adorable gnome for COVID-19.
Kills me.
So I bought that bad boy. Look at how cute that guy is.
How about that pom-pom on that hat? I cannot.
So cute.
It's so good. So good.
So I got that. And then also from her, she made it's a progress pride flag that I'm going to stitch up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yes.
And then, let's see. And she also gave me that needle minder, which I wanted to say was from Taylor and Cromwell. I don't want to say that wrong. Cromwell.
Cromwell?
That's what that's what my Hamilton one was from.
Nice.
That was a fun surprise in the mail. I also bought from Sassy 2 Stitches. I got two Easy Glide needles, which I've already used, so I don't even have them here to show you anymore. And then I got this pattern.
Ooh.
Sock monkey. So my brother used to have a sock monkey when I was little, and that's one of the things I remember about him. And I remember making him a sock monkey because I remembered how much he loved it. So now I'm gonna make him that.
That is adorable.
That's really cute, right? I'm probably not gonna even do this with the Christmas in July, but I have it in case I want to. So the next one I have is this one is part of my Christmas in July. It's also from that Happinesst that Jody's stitching from. It's just a Nordic Christmas tree.
Oh, that's cute.
Darling.
Cute, right?
I like that. How are you going to stitch that? Like, what color will your fabric?
I'm doing that one on the gray dyed from Jody. I can't remember if I'm doing that on the gray or the green one, but I have it kitted up already.
Nice.
Ooh, green would be nice. Actually, gray and red would be nice too.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's on one of those two, and I cannot remember which one.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
So I'm using both of those. I think it's the green because I think I'm doing the gray for Brooke's gnome, Christmas gnome.
Oh, gotcha.
We'll find out. To be determined. Okay, so then one night, Erica is like, "Hey guys, this site is having an amazing sale. You guys should check it out." And it was an amazing sale. Everything was 70% off.
Yes, that's
so I got
crazy.
This guy.
Oh man.
This guy. This guy.
Oh, that one's so cute.
It's cute,
love
right?
that one.
That one will take like no time to stitch up either.
In pie.
This one, I highly doubt I'm going to stitch when my daughter loves butterflies, but it is 220 by 160.
What?
I didn't realize it was that big. And then that.
Swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I love the Game Boy. Yay.
That's cute, right? Okay, and then the last one is I'm doing a stitch along, another stitch along. So it's paper crane stitches, and it is simply the best. So I don't know how many of you watch the show Schitt's Creek, but I just got into it. It's on Netflix. Brooke got me into it, and I won't lie to you guys. It took a couple episodes. It took a couple. But that love story that's in it, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, so I'll just keep it very general. The love story that's in it is officially my favorite fictional love story that has ever existed. And any of their scenes where they express their love to each other is like, if I just need to feel happy, I go and watch that because it's so sweet and it's so well done. I love that show. It's so good.
Is it better than the love story in Twilight?
I never saw that. I have not seen Twilight. Here, can I explain why? I feel like I have defense against not seeing Twilight because I was a high school teacher at the time, and I didn't want to have that because I get like really into things, and I didn't want it. That would like make the connection between me and my students like blur the lines a little, and I wanted to keep that
anymore. Like, Twilight is my life. Okay.
Should I?
Is it really?
No, I mean, I'm embarrassed to say that, but I have
Kristin just turned 13.
I have read all the books. And every time, which Jason hasn't traveled, obviously, for work since COVID, but that's like my thing. Whenever he's at home, if he's traveling for a period of time, I binge watch all 5 Twilight movies. I can't help myself.
Okay,
my
Kristin, well, if you're going to throw me under the bus for Twilight, you just watched Back to the Future, like, yesterday.
About that. I'm sorry about that. And I watched it the other night, and I freaking loved it. So get off my case about it. I'm sorry. I do love Back to the Future. I'm pumped. I can't wait to have a night to watch number 2 and then number 3 and then go back and watch them all again. So that's how I
Again and again and again. They're so good. So anyway, so if you want to participate, this is Kansas City Girl
in a Colorado world.
Is doing this.
Yeah.
And if you want to participate, the hashtag for it is going to be hashtag Simply the Best Sale. And once you watch the show, you'll understand the Simply the Best, and you'll understand why we're stitching what we're stitching. So if you haven't watched the show, it's probably not the best sale for you. However, you are.
Erin was like, "Oh, I'm so excited about this sale," and I was like, "Bye."
Okay. This pattern though is insanity. Those bricks
It is awesome.
Backstitch,
So
and then there's specialty stitches and the window panes.
Windows are amazing.
It's going to be super cute, though. Super cute.
It's so cute. So that was another purchase, which I didn't mean to make, but then she did that, so now I had to buy it. Oh, and I do want to show one last thing. Sorry, but this Jody is giving me that season stitch, the Mario, to stitch next. And this is the fabric she dyed for me.
Ooh, Jody.
Which I'm jealous of because yours is gonna have clouds.
He's like, damn it, I'll give you my finish and then you stitch it for me.
Stitch this. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Jody's a dying wizard. There's no
I
doubt.
believe that is everything.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta get my plan here. Okay, so Plato's Squirrel was the website, or was the Etsy shop that Erica told us about, and was like, go buy all this stuff because it's 70% off. And I was like, all right, no problem, I will do that. So I had a really hard time finding which ones that I wanted, but I narrowed it down to 4. And so the first one that I bought, it's so stupid why I bought this one. Like, the only place that I'm going to put this is in my journal. Like, I would never display this in my house. But if you're an Ace Ventura fan, it says, excuse me, your balls are showing. I can't. I love Ace Ventura.
I think stitching something for the journal is completely legitimate reason to stitch something now.
It'll take me 5 seconds to stitch.
Right.
This, and I will treasure it forever because that was that's one of my favorite movies. The other one that I bought was the Outdated Electronics Support Group.
Nice.
Because it has a floppy disk on it, and I love that.
I love that little floppy disk.
That's so cute.
They're holding hands. It's so cute. Again, put it in the journal. Then I bought that Community Helpers one. And then for those of you that love the movie Billy Madison, this is the pattern. And if you recall, at the end of Billy Madison, where he's doing the academic decathlon in order to graduate from school.
Oh, is that the speech?
He has to talk about the Industrial Revolution. And he talks about this book that he read when he was in like 2nd grade about a dog that lost his way. And he compared that to the Industrial Revolution. So after he was done giving his speech, the moderator of the speech said, "What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is done having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul."
That's a good one.
And I will be stitching that and hanging it in my office because it's like the opposite of positive encouragement. So I bought that one. And then I did download if you follow Long Dog Samplers.
Oh yeah, they have a free pattern.
Listen, I highly doubt that I'm ever going to stitch this, but it's called Pandemic, and it was only available, I think, for a week on their website. But this is what it looks like.
Woof.
Whoa, girl.
That's crazy.
This thing is insane.
She ain't stitching that.
I'm just a glutton. So I was like, well, even if I don't stitch it, I still want the pattern. So I went and downloaded the pattern, but there's a lot of cute little motifs in it. The last one that I finally received, this was on back order from 123 Stitch for the longest time, and I completely forgot about it. And then they called me and said, do you still want it? Because we finally have it in stock. And I said, yes, please. So it is Quaker Halloween by Jardin of Privé.
Ooh.
And
Super cute.
it's not very big, but I just thought it would be something cute to finish for Halloween. And it's a Quaker, and so I just like the motifs on it. So finally received this. And then this isn't Stitchy related, but I had Erin and Jody. Erica wasn't able to join us today, but the girls came over and we had a blast going through what we're going to talk about next week, which is our giant box of haul that we received from one of our viewers. And but Erin did bring me a tea sampler, which I just have to show. And they're these little sacks, individual little satchels of tea. So I'm super excited to try this. And the cutest little hedgehog cup.
I saw that hedgehog and I just was like, that looks like Kristin. Like, that does look like your style. Like, I just thought you'd love that.
Cute.
So, yay. So thanks, Erin. I really appreciated that. That was like a housewarming gift for our new house, and I really appreciated it. And even the bag is super cute. Look at this bag.
That's adorable.
So don't worry, it'll be regifted to somebody, because I don't buy gift bags ever for anything. And I can't find I'm all miscombobulated tonight, but I can't find the keychain. Jody, do you have your keychain? Yes. So Erin got us all a Shady Pines, and thank you for being a friend keychain. Keeping up with the tradition. So thank you, Erin.
I thought they would be cute on like project bags or something.
Yes,
Like
I'm gonna put it on one of my zippers.
That's
And
what
then
I
I
thought.
am the proud recipient, and I need to get started. Probably not until after Christmas in July, but working on our friendship pieces. So
Yeah.
I have them. I have them in my possession.
Okay.
I'll take good care of them. All right, Jody, what'd you buy this week?
Oh my God, I bought a lot. I have a lot. Okay, so first of all, I got in the mail this really cute postcard, and this is from one of the Amy's that won my
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
adorable postcard. So thank you for that.
Wait, Jody.
Wait, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the Amy's that won my fabric sent me this postcard, and super cute, like the sweetest message on the back, and it just came in the mail and I love it.
That's so nice.
That's nice.
Here's our little note from our lottery winnings. So guys, we will talk about this in depth next week, but I cannot let this video go on without at least just mentioning this. So this is Jennifer. She's I think it's the Frog Stitcher on Instagram, and she had messaged us, and a couple weeks later, these 3 giant boxes arrive at my house. And when I say giant boxes, I mean like they were giant boxes. And the amount, just like the sheer volume of stuff was one thing. The other thing is the quality of what was in these boxes. Like, we were all just completely blown away. And like, I still can't even believe like the luck that we had with getting this stuff. So Jennifer, we love you. Thank you. And
Amazing.
We will showcase some of the things that are in there. We're going to use some of the things for giveaways. Some of the things, like, I'm sure we will already have used by then. So Kristin's already used one of her things.
Like this kit
so-
came in this box. Okay. Like
Yeah.
I have an idea of the quality of stuff in this box.
Like we will be talking about this for weeks to come because it was just the most incredible gift ever. So thank you, Jennifer. All right.
Thank you.
I had ordered, what's that?
I said, we all said
Thank you.
So I had ordered 2 patterns from the Historical Sampler Company ages ago. Totally forgot about it because it took forever to come. They finally came. So this is one of them, which is a wedding sampler.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good.
Which I will stitch, but I will not put a date on because my wedding has now been rescheduled and I think everything's shutting down again. So I'm not sure when that's actually
2020 on it, or just put 202 and then just leave the last digit.
Yeah,
off.
maybe. We don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, there's my wedding sampler. I'm super excited about it.
It's
I think it's beautiful. This was a kit that I ordered and it came in like this gift bag, which I think is so fun. And I just realized that this was on the gift bag. So that's my Be Happy sampler.
I love it.
I know.
Nice.
And I took the pattern out and it's freaking huge. So
How huge chart sizes, Jody?
I generally don't before I buy something. So
I don't either. I like it, and if I like it enough, I don't care how big it is.
yeah, like I just really liked it, and I was like, I've never bought a kit before. Like I've never purchased a kit.
Right.
So I'm pumped about it. Excited.
Mhm.
All right. Next thing I bought, I went on a rampage. So this
That's
is,
the theme every time we have a video is that we all go on a shopping rampage.
I know, it's so stupid. Like, I don't know what my problem is. I can't remember who this is by, but I will find out and we'll tag it. But it just says Joy. And I just loved how this was like framed because now that I'm like super into dyeing my fabric, I'm going to do it on this green fabric.
Ooh.
And Kristin gave me this awesome purple floss.
Coloring cotton.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited about that. And that will take me about 3 seconds to stitch because it's tiny.
I love it.
Then I purchased from Cross Stitch Crossaholic Patterns. It says, "This is home."
Cute.
And it's Pennsylvania, and I am going to stitch it on here,
Yes.
and I'm going to FFO it on my United States wooden mat thingy that I bought.
Yes.
That I was going to do a different Pennsylvania pattern on, but I like this one more, so this one will prevail.
I agree. That other one was going to be a pain in the age.
Yeah, I know. All right. The next one I got is from Lindy Stitches. And I think it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
And I'm going to do it. This is an 18 count that I dyed.
Holy moly.
And
Can't handle that one's so pretty.
I think it'll be pretty small because this is 18 count. And it looks like a very simple, it's like 80 by 50. So it'll be small and it might fit in my journal and I'll be really happy if it does. Finally, I think I've shown you guys this before, but I've finally printed it. It's my Happy Halloween. And the girls today helped me pick colors because I'm going to this that I dyed.
Oh, that gray is so.
I'm going to use 608.
Right? Look at that color with it.
It's like
It's
exploding.
so shocking. It's
Yeah.
really, it's really popping.
And
on the
this is
screen.
also this is an 18 count as well. So, and this pattern looks pretty intense, but the more that I look at it, like it's not that bad, the printed version. So I think I'll be able to bust through it pretty quickly. There's some bats on there that I might do glow in the dark. But yeah.
You're gonna do the spider web white?
I'm gonna do the spider webs white, but I'm gonna do the Happy Halloween in 6 inch.
Yeah. Love it.
There you have it.
Yay! That's great.
I have a lot to work on.
I can't wait to show all of our stuff that we got in the box next week so that I can start kitting it with patterns that I have. So
it's insanity. It is total. Like I'm just so like blown away still, and I can't even. Like Erin cried. It was ridiculous.
Erin always cries.
I mean, she cries over everything, but still.
True. This box really did like. It's like when we get a box from Sandra and she writes us all like our little.
Sandra.
And I'm just like, why do you love us so much?
I love her.
And listen, we're not trying to say that people need to send us stuff, but just know if you need a good home for your stuff.
You know what's great about it is it feels like Christmas before we start our Christmas stuff. Like it really did feel like Christmas.
Yeah. And it's just, it means a lot when someone takes the time, even if to just get a card or a nice message on Instagram or a comment here on YouTube, like any gesture of kindness means the world to us. So we just want to thank all of you.
We also, I had one more, we had one more Stitchy Kindness, and it was from
Kate.
Hang on a sec.
Kate.
Kate?
Kate.
Yes, Kate.
We're all like, Kate.
She was very kind enough to gift us some pattern books that she had. So I went over and picked those up, and they're awesome. We will definitely put those to good use as well. So Kate, thank you. And she had the cutest stationery with my name on it, like outside her door. It was adorable.
Yeah, she lives in the Pittsburgh area. Whoop, whoop.
I know.
Yeah.
So Kate, just remember that the next time we have a Stitchy Day, you best be emailing us to get on that.
Kate, you better be there.
Better be there, girl. All right, Erica.
Someday.
What'd you buy?
Okay. I actually bought something this time, y'all.
Oh, content for the channel. Thank you.
No.
We didn't need it this week, but you know.
I know. Okay, so I bought a project bag from our friend Tara at the 805 Stitcher.
Hi, Tara.
And here it is. The back you can see better. It's real cute.
Look at that hedgehog. Shut up.
I know. And because, you know, Tara makes needle minders to go with these things, I had like drooled via Instagram over the hedgehog's cuteness. So she was the best and made my needle minder the hedgehog.
Yay!
Because she's so cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
So thanks, Tara. It looks awesome. I'm excited to put something inside it. I did get some patterns. The first is from Waxing Moon Designs, the summer house series.
I didn't know you bought that. I love that one.
I love that one.
So cute. I love it so much. I love the sunflowers. I can't even deal. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Then from the Little Apple Stitchery, I got this little tiny summer one.
Oh, that's cute.
Adorable. I love those waves.
Yeah, like pretty. It seems like it would be pretty simple since it's just like a few little guys, you know. I'm sure it will take me 6 years. I have such good intentions. My Plato Squirrel things were this one. You're my cup of tea.
Oh, I love that.
Cute. That's a good one.
I love the kawaii teacup. And I also got the, oh, that's not going to work. I also got the So Happy one.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yay.
That was really cute.
I've eyed that one for a long time, so I just did it. And then
my only complaint about that one is, did you see the thread list? Like, it's a lot for such a small pattern. It needs a lot of floss.
Well, it's cute anyway.
It's still cute.
And then I got the Goldilocks and Three Bears sampler.
Oh my God.
Holy moly.
Erica, if you finish that, I'll literally die.
I will eat a shoe.
I have a couple other for samplers like this because they're so cute and like so many nice details, but it will take me like until the end of my life to finish this. We'll be making these floss tubes when we're in our 80s, and we're like, guess what, guys? I finished this one.
Back in 50 years, I bought this pattern. I finally finished it.
And then I bought Dear Suki. She's the one that I won the giveaway of that dog. I got this pattern. Stay wild.
Oh, that's cute.
Cute.
I like her style. That's very her artistic style.
That would get a lot of colors too.
Yeah, I kind of want to make this into a birth announcement for my littlest one. We'll see if that happens. I might just make it stay.
Maybe on his wedding day
It's gonna go to his college dorm.
Right, I did stitch for my oldest, and he like vegetables and
that's
cat
right.
and bunny, all that stuff, and I had it, and I didn't finish it until after he was born, and then we didn't put it up in his room until right before we moved. And then we never put it up again, but it's still like it's hidden behind the bookshelf in his bedroom, so like it's technically in there.
It's still there.
Yeah. I mean,
let's see. Did we talk about this needle minder that I got from Jody?
oh, I got mine
Oh
first.
yeah.
Oh,
I got mine too. Hold on. I'll show it. Sorry, I smell like other animals, so my cats are all over me right now.
Yeah. Sorry, it smells like my zoo. So.
And then we got our little keepsake thing. Did we show these yet?
I think we showed that. I think that was in the last video.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been weeks. Did we talk about this fancy floss?
I showed mine, but what did you get in yours?
Let's just see here. A little fancy bag. All kinds of floss.
Yeah, they're all like, they're from Moe's. That's right, Moe's sale on Facebook.
Like this and this.
Super good.
Pretty.
Yeah, totally adorable. Really excited.
Those tiny bags are another testament to my lack of measuring. I bought those for Kidsville thinking that they were like goodie, like favor bags.
No, listen, I can't blame you for that. I think that was you and I together ordering those bags one day at the store. And we're like, oh my God, they're so cheap, right? Like,
because they're this big.
they were supposed to be for gift bags for kids that
Look at how cute they are, though.
Those were supposed to be party favor bags.
You can fit literally one lollipop there.
If your party favor is a diamond ring, then you're set.
Or a bunch of embroidery floss. It's fine.
There you go. Hey, they're getting put to good use.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute.
So I think that's all my stuff. I got my sweet keychain from Erin also. Bada bing.
Love it. Oh, I'm obsessed with that keychain. I can't wait to use it. So we had a couple. So we're done. We're showing our stuff for this week. I can't believe that we made it through in a little over an hour. But we had back on episode 34, we had a contest to say I love housework, and the winner of that one never contacted us. So the heartstring samplery pattern this week is going to who, Erin?
D. Hansen.
Yay!
D.
So D, you won. So please get in contact with us, and we will get that sent out to you ASAP, or the next time we go to the post office.
I need to go like tomorrow to send my mother-in-law's gifty, so if you could send me a message soon.
She's not going to see it tonight. Oh boy. I'll message her on the video and see if she reaches out to me.
Okay.
Then, so last week we talked about, or not last week, but the last time we filmed episode 35 was a chance to win Paula Vaughn patterns, because we have a plethora of Paula Vaughn patterns. And we decided to pick 5 winners to win those Paula Vaughn patterns. And we had, I believe, 19 people say that they wanted to stitch them.
People love Paula Vaughn, man.
Yeah, I think it brought back a lot of nostalgia for people. So, because they've stitched them a long time ago and would like to stitch them again.
Who do you think will be our Paula Vaughn?
I mean, I know for Erica, it's going to be the frosted pumpkin. I don't know.
Maybe Caterpillar? I don't know.
Yeah, or Tiny Modernist, maybe.
But I don't think their stuff is as dated as Paula Vaughn. Do you know what I mean?
But it will be.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like when Erica's 75, she's going to be like, the frosted pumpkin? Are you kidding? Like, I need that.
No, she's going to be like, I'm actually a part of the frosted pumpkin now. I am the person for them.
I am the frosted pumpkin.
I'm gonna still be stitching this piece. And they're like, all right. Remember in 2020 I was stitching that? Fine.
She'll be the model stitcher of the future for the frosted pumpkin. So, just don't expect it quickly, ladies. Just saying.
I'm honest about it.
But we have 5 winners for the Paula Vaughn stuff. So they are Rebecca Sherman, Diane Lux, Anastasia Nico, Julie Wright, and Debbie Williams. So
you did it! That's a lot of people.
A lot of people. Well, we had 5 winners because we have a lot of Paula Vaughn, so we were feeling generous. So I will comment on the video from last week, let you know that you are a winner. You have 1 week to get in contact with us with your physical address. You can send that to us at steelcitystitchers@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. It's the same way to contact us every single week. I won't beat a dead horse on that one. But we have a new giveaway for this week, and we are real excited about this one. Erin, what do we got, girlfriend?
This is mind-blowing on so many levels. First of all, I'm going to tell you the designer right off. It's KittyandMeDesigns, and it's Pamela Kellogg is her name. Like, legitimate. Like, she's huge. Like, this is crazy. Kristin and I, after a video one day, or one of our recordings, something, we were both, like, obsessing and, like, drooling over these patterns. So for her to reach out and say, I watch you guys and I'd love to do a giveaway, like, I can't express how excited we were.
Yeah.
I can't put that into words.
When she was on Michelle Bendy,
Amazing.
well, when Michelle Bendy was giving away a bunch of her patterns, I legit tried to win every single
Me
one.
too.
And
Me
Michelle
too.
putting it on her Insta stories,
Every
I
single
was responding to every single one. I was like, I have to win one of these patterns. Holy moly. And now we get...
I've had this in my favorite for like so long. So exciting. This is the one that I will be getting. It's Nightmare. I don't know if you guys have seen that one before. I love it. I'm obsessed. But we are giving away a summery one. We are going to be giving away Ladybug.
I love it.
How cute is that?
Yeah.
So it will be a digital download, and we'll put you in contact with her. She's given us that contact information. So I want to win the Ladybug. Is that, how are we doing it? Yeah, I want to win the Ladybug.
Ladybug? So
wait, we don't say win, right? Just say Ladybug.
I want to stitch the Ladybug.
Don't say
there
give,
it is.
Say anything like that. And you can be an international winner. So for all of our international subscribers, please feel free to enter this giveaway because it is a digital download.
Show it again.
I'm going to send it to you. So
just take that in. Oh,
it's so stinking cute.
It's so cute. And then look at Nightmare again. Look at that.
I know. It, like, if you go to
Right.
Kitty designs on Etsy. That's where Pamela's selling her patterns. She has so many. She has lions, she has cats, she has bunnies, she has owls.
The owls.
I
The
forget-
eagles.
Eagles. Holy crap.
Ugh.
Like all different.
Go to her Etsy page. Like, do yourself a favor if you've never seen her before. Go to her Etsy page and check it out because they're amazing.
So we are so eternally grateful to Pamela for wanting to connect with us and offering to give each of us a free pattern and then to share one with all of you. So
Absolutely. We are huge fans. So this is not even like just because she reached out to us. Like, we're legitimate fans of hers.
yeah,
Highly recommend.
You're fangirling a little bit. So.
That's true. I wish that people could see, like, not see really, but like see the frequency that we like talk to each other about this stuff when we're not on camera. 'Cause we're like, like totally bonkers.
We have a group chat going that it's literally, unless we're sleeping, we are on this group chat and we are sending
All day.
Like if I don't check my phone for like 30 minutes, I come back and there's like 87 messages that I have to go back and like catch up on.
Yeah. And then it's funny because like whoever wasn't on there for a while has to respond to like every single thing. So it's them saying like, oh my God, I love this. Yes, you should do this. Oh, I'm so sorry you're having a rough day because we all are like a mess. Okay. Like, we all have to be like therapists for each other during the day. So
It's most of my day. Like if I'm not working, I'm on that.
yeah. So the friendship that you see on the Steel City Stitchers is extremely real. So this is not fake. Well, that is all that we have for our show this week. And next week, be prepared. We have two big things to talk about next week. One is our amazing watery box that we're calling it from Jennifer that we're going to go through and show you what we got. So our haul section is going to be huge.
Which,
and then,
P.S.
Yeah.
Jennifer is a Michigan girl. What, Jennifer?
all these Michigan people, y'all come out with woodwork. I'll get it. And then
I ain't complaining.
right. I love those Michigan people. Okay, y'all are friendly. Then, of course, Christmas in July. If you are joining us, or if you're doing Jolly July, whatever you want to call it, stitching holidays in July, we are starting that on July 1st. So we will talk about everything that we stitched this week on next week's video, as well as plans, ongoing plans for the month of July. So please join us if you're able. Basically, it just means stitch something holiday related. So pretty easy. All right, guys, that's all we have for you tonight. Thank you for coming back to join us. We'll see you next week. We love you. Stay safe. Wear your mask. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.